Matt and Elizabeth have come to Costa Rica to slow down and reconnect.
We just decided, why not make a change? We can.
And especially since we are working stressful jobs, this is an opportunity to take and have an adventure.
But they've got limitations, both financial.
This home is available for $650 per month.
We're in the city center. It's super authentic.
But we're only one income right now.
The reaction to the price is alarming.
And physical.
This kitchen, it seems a little small.
The kitchens here are smaller, certainly, than that of the U.S.
I have celiac disease, so I really need to have a fully appliance kitchen.
So finding their dream home and integrating into a new culture
Yes!
could be easier said than done.
Oh, so close.
¿Cómo está?
De vida, bienvenidos.
Gracias. We met at college por unos
Días.
días, sí.
Okay.
I remember the first time I ever saw Elizabeth, I thought she was gorgeous. And I still tell you that today.
What did you just do?
We're gonna stay here for a couple nights.
But once they got married and started working stressful jobs, Matt's fond memories of studying abroad in Costa Rica began to pull his heart south.
So I work for a financial software startup. I have flexibility, I can work wherever, and it gave us some ability to be mobile.
I think the palm trees are really beautiful.
So I studied in Costa Rica in college and love the Costa Rican culture.
We're really hoping that we can take more time for the things that really matter in life. So this is Central Park.
Yeah, this is a little different than New York City's Central Park. One of the reasons we're moving to Liberia is because there's an airport nearby. I'm gonna have to travel back to the United States a couple times a year for work.
And there's a huge need in this area for English teachers. I resigned from my former teaching job that was super hard to get. So that's a little concerning that we moved here without me having a job lined up.
And for Elizabeth, the concerns extend beyond her career.
Sin gluten and batidos, ¿verdad? I was recently diagnosed with celiac disease, and if I do eat gluten, I get really, really sick. Perfecto, muchas gracias.
We actually don't really even know what the gluten-free situation is. It's been really hard to find online, so we're really just taking a risk and jumping in and hoping that they have gluten-free options for you. It's part of the experience. That's what I tell Elizabeth. It doesn't kill you, makes you stronger.
I'm gonna get stronger, I guess.
Costa Rica is known for its beaches, its biodiversity, and its fabulous weather. Liberia is located in Guanacaste. We experience hotter temperatures, but the humidity is not here. It's dry heat. So even though the temperatures are high, it seems cooler than it is. And of course, you are always within a half-hour drive to fabulous beaches. Liberia has tourism, but not the amount of tourism that other areas in Costa Rica have. The tenants here and the renters are typically long-term renters that live and work in the city. The real estate market has really changed here in the last 5 years. It's still a buyer's market, which is a good thing, but we are seeing the pendulum starting to shift the other way, and properties are moving. Tell me a little bit about what you're looking for.
So it'd be great if we could have 2 bedrooms. I'm really close to my family, and I left a lot of friends back in the States, so it'd be great if they could come visit. We don't have a car, so ideally we'd like to be located by the city center.
I'm gonna be doing work remotely here, so I really need to have reliable internet.
Sure.
And I'm gonna have to be traveling back to the United States, so I'd really like there to be a safe and secure place, either a safe neighborhood or a place with a guard. I really want Elizabeth to feel comfortable and for me to have the peace of mind that she's safe.
I would really prefer to maybe have a space that I can walk outside my front door and it's more open, there's a lot of nature, as well as it'd be great if the place we live in isn't cookie cutter. You know, I want it to be authentic, I want it to feel and look like I'm in Costa Rica.
Anything else?
I have celiac disease, so we're realizing that I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of cooking and preparing meals from home, so it's ideal that I have a kitchen that has all the appliances and a good working space.
So the budget is about $600. I'm the only one working right now, so kind of want to be conscious about the budget.
To be honest, you have a very tight budget for all of the things you need. Matthew and Elizabeth are looking for a place that's $600 per month, which limits them right there. It's going to be a big challenge to find everything they want within that price. It's practically impossible. So the first condominium development I'm going to show you is Condominium Churatega.
Probably not the most walker-friendly to walk into the city.
You won't be able to walk, you'll have to drive in, but there is public transportation right there. There's a bus stop.
We're really going far away from the city center. How is this gonna work? Kind of off the beaten path here.
Here's the first of the pool.
So that's
Okay.
nice.
You have workout facilities, which is nice.
Really?
Oh,
Okay,
that's
that'd be
nice.
great.
This home is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. This home comes fully furnished, and best of all, it's right within your budget at $600.
Okay.
Seriously, 600. That's perfect.
So do you know how the internet reliability will be?
I know other renters here use internet on a daily basis and for their job, so I don't foresee any problem with that.
Wow.
Shall we see the unit?
Yes,
Yeah, let's do it. It's great.
This is nice.
Yeah, it walks
Wow.
into the kitchen and the living area.
Yeah, it's definitely open, isn't it? That's
Okay.
nice.
This kitchen, it seems a little small.
Wow, that's really small. Holy cow.
Yeah. Is this typical?
Typically, Costa Rican kitchens are smaller than that of the U.S., but this kitchen is small for even Costa Rica standards.
Okay, yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work for me.
Here we have the first of the 2 bedrooms.
It seems kind of hotel. I just don't really feel like I'm in Costa Rica.
The bedroom has 2 single beds. I think we're gonna have to spend a little bit more money to invest in a queen-size bed.
And some decorations that are more authentic and have a Costa Rican feel.
And the workout facilities and the laundry are going to be included in this room here. So here you can see the workout facility.
Are
This is
you
great.
seriously gonna try that right now?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, well,
Why not?
then I'm gonna try
Yes.
the treadmill. Oh, this is actually perfect because with the heat here, I feel like I'm not gonna wanna run or walk outside, so this is great.
I never imagined having a gym so close to where I live. It'd be great to just wake up in the morning, just walk a couple steps, and it's there.
So this brings you out to the large pool.
This is really nice. It looks
Yeah.
really refreshing.
So overall, what do you think?
I really like the outdoor space. I love how open it is.
I really do appreciate how there is a gated community that makes me feel really comfortable.
We are right on budget, which is huge. It definitely wasn't feeling a lot of authenticity in the actual unit. One of the big things though I really didn't like is the kitchen. It was small, didn't have a lot of counter space. The other thing I'm a little unsure about, even though it's only 5 minutes from the central part of the city, I was really hoping to be able to walk, but we'd probably have to work that out with public transportation. I think Matt really likes it. He's really sold on the gym fact and that they do have a guard. I know he feels a lot better knowing that I'll be safe here. I'm still having a hard time with the small kitchen and the lack of authentic feel. It's just weird. It's really pretty.
Yeah,
Wow.
the color's nice, right?
It is really nice.
This home is available for $650 per month.
The price, way too high. Not gonna be able to happen on a 1-person income.
You got this, baby.
When the stress of their jobs began to consume their lives, Matt and Elizabeth decided to take advantage of his work flexibility and relocate to Costa Rica.
He would often talk about how much he likes Costa Rica after he moved back from studying abroad, and I really want to take you back. So when we were talking and thinking about moving overseas, it just seemed fitting.
But they've discovered that staying on budget means Matt's need to live close to the city might not be in the cards.
So the first condominium development I'm going to show you is Condominium Chorotega.
Probably not the most walker-friendly to walk into the city.
You won't be able to walk, you'll have to drive in, but there is public transportation right there. There's a bus stop.
This is really far from the city center. I have no idea where we're going.
I don't really know if I'm going to be able to walk to the city from here.
And for Elizabeth, a small kitchen is a big concern.
Is this typical?
The kitchens here are smaller, certainly, than that of the U.S.
Having a spacious kitchen is really important to me because I have celiac disease, so my options for eating outside the home are pretty limited.
My strategy in bringing Elizabeth and Matthew here was to get them as close to the city center as possible, and also I love the large kitchen for Elizabeth in preparing her meals at home. Welcome to Casa El Encanto.
It's really pretty.
Yeah,
Wow.
the color's nice, right?
It is really nice.
You're right here in the city center. There's no 24-hour security, but there's a gate here at the wall.
That's great.
This is a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath.
How's it looking with the $600 budget then?
This home is available for $650 per month.
Okay.
Okay.
But honestly, we're in the city center. It's super authentic. We can walk everywhere. You're gonna have good internet.
Yeah, but we're only one income right now. The price, way too high. Not going to be able to happen on a one-person income, but the fact that this place is so close to the city center is perfect. I know that I'm going to have fast, reliable internet. I'm close to the airport.
At the same time, though, I really don't like how there's not a lot of open outdoor space.
Okay, here we are.
Wow.
Oh, I love the stone. That's really pretty. This is really authentic. I feel like I'm in Costa Rica right now.
Yeah.
This is your main living and dining area
Okay.
here.
Does
Okay.
the furniture come with the place?
Absolutely, it's fully furnished. So over here we have the kitchen.
Whoa. You're going to like
Oh,
this.
this is nice. We have a lot of counter space here. These are really pretty cabinets. I like the wood.
This is really authentic.
It's a nice touch.
I knew Elizabeth would love the kitchen right when I turned the corner.
There's tons of counter space. I think the bar stool area is awesome. I can totally see us having friends over.
Here we have the guest bedroom.
Wow, this is
Wow, this is pretty small.
cozy. I hope that when friends and family come to visit, they come one at a time. Ooh,
This is the master bedroom.
this is nice.
Kind of tight though, still.
It is small. I love the big window. That's beautiful, but not a ton of privacy. What is that looking out at?
Those will be your neighbors.
Wow, we could probably reach over and shake their hand.
Love the big window. However, the big window's looking out at the neighbors. When Matthew goes away, it might be a little uncomfortable for me to have the neighbors so close by and not really have any privacy. I really don't feel the most comfortable with that.
What are your thoughts?
I really like how it's so authentic.
The kitchen was really nice.
It was really functional. The kitchen was awesome. But overall, the rooms were pretty small, especially the bedrooms. Not a lot of privacy. You know, the neighbors were right outside the master bedroom window.
What do you think about being so close to the city?
I think that's nice. At the same time, I don't really like how I don't have as much, nature at my fingertips.
The internet thing is a nice thing too, because I know that it's going to have internet since we are close to the city, but it's definitely over budget. And the fact that we have a single income right now sort of is uneasy, but we might be able to pinch some pennies in other areas and make it work.
This is your unit. You're right here by the pool.
Wow, that's really pretty, very peaceful.
A more tranquil alternative that still satisfies the wish list means no financial relief.
This is $620 a month.
Okay.
Okay, that's over budget. So is it furnished then?
It's
or
partially furnished.
Partially
You may want to
furnished.
add your own touches.
We're gonna have to see how the inside looks because we're already over budget and we might have to spend a little bit more on furniture and things like that. Hi, how you doing? My name's Matthew. We were working stressful jobs. We were spending a lot of time at work, and we felt like we had been married a few years, but we really didn't see each other very much. And so one of the big reasons for moving to Costa Rica was we just kind of want to reconnect. We're young, we're married. This is a unique time in our lives. We don't have any kids.
So you guys want to learn how to throw a rope and lasso?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try. I would love to.
But they're concerned that their limited budget might provide some good things, but not the things they need the most.
There are two pools. Here's the first of the pools.
Oh, that's
Okay.
nice. I was not expecting to see a pool, and realizing now how hot it is here, I think that pool is going to become a necessity really soon. This kitchen, it seems a little small. Is this typical?
The
or-
kitchens here are smaller, certainly, than that of the U.S.
I have celiac disease, so I need to be able to have a space that I can prepare our meals inside the home on a regular basis.
For House 2, getting closer to the city center for Matt meant pushing the budget.
This home is available for $650 per month.
Okay.
Okay.
We're in the city center. We can walk everywhere. You're gonna have good internet.
Yeah, but we're only one income right now.
The reaction to the price is alarming.
But for Elizabeth, a big, spacious kitchen might be worth the extra money.
Wow.
Oh, this is really nice.
This is really big. I knew Elizabeth would love the kitchen right when I turned the corner. All that counter space. That's a luxury, honestly, in Costa Rica.
And yes! I got it! You can do it! Oh, so close.
My strategy in choosing this place was to get them close to the city center, yet far out enough that they didn't have to worry about being on top of their neighbors. But I still wanted to give them a gated, secure environment. As it relates to the other properties, I feel that Encino Rey is a great compromise and only $20 over budget. I think it's a good fit. So this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath unit. This is your unit. You're right here by the pool.
Wow. That's really pretty. Very
a really nice
peaceful.
pool.
Tranquilo.
This is $620 a month.
Okay.
Okay. that's over budget. So is it furnished then?
It's partially furnished.
Partially
you may want to
furnished.
add your own touches.
I think we need to give this place a shot.
All right, let's take a look.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
Wow.
Welcome.
It's really open. It's a big room.
This
It's a
is
big
really open.
room. This is a large space. As you can see, it's sparsely furnished.
Initially, I don't feel like this has the most authentic feel. It's maybe not as much authentic Costa Rica, but still tropical.
I'm concerned that it's not more furnished because that probably means we're gonna have to spend a little bit more money.
Here's the kitchen area. You have granite countertops here.
Oh, these are really
Wow,
pretty.
This is really nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Nice appliances too, it looks like.
I'm kind of feeling like, you know, it's lacking some storage or counter space. I think the kitchen definitely could fill my needs. If we just got some additional drawers and a table, it would be really functional.
Wow.
Oh, okay, so this is the only bathroom.
This is kind of like an airplane bathroom.
Yeah.
This is very tiny.
The tile's really nice though.
I would say one of the biggest cons of this place is definitely one bathroom, and the one bathroom it has is tiny.
So here we have the master bedroom.
All right.
Nice.
Queen size bed.
This
Great.
is good. This is good. You know, I'm noticing there's really not a lot of windows in here. We don't have the view of the pool,
The master bedroom is definitely the biggest of all the bedrooms we've seen.
but it doesn't have any windows, and that really disappoints me. This is beautiful. Ooh, I want to test the temp on this.
How's it feel?
Very refreshing. How do I say that in Spanish?
Refrescante.
Okay, so you've seen the condo. What do you think?
I love the open flow feel.
I like the fact that it's also a gated community with a guard.
And the kitchen, it's not the biggest kitchen I've ever seen, but it's still very functional.
It's definitely over budget for us, and I think that we're gonna have to put a little bit more into the apartment to make it a little more livable. I really prefer to be right in the city center. I know the internet's gonna be fastest and most reliable there. What do you think about Casa del Encanto? It had a lot of space, 3 bedrooms.
Does Elizabeth share Matt's vision of life near the city?
The rooms were really small, and in that master, that huge window didn't have any privacy. It was basically staring at the neighbors. I don't know if I'd really feel comfortable with that.
Check out our favorite globe-trotting house hunters, then share your thoughts on the latest episodes. Online now at hgtv.com/househuntersinternational.
This is so pretty.
Matt and Elizabeth came to Costa Rica to work less, reconnect, and embark on a new adventure.
This is amazing.
Ooh,
How's the water?
It's really cool.
Is it really cool? Oh my gosh.
But on only one income, their options for a new home that meets all their needs are limited.
What do you think of Condo Ortega? It was nice that it had the pool and the fitness center.
Oh, this is actually perfect because with the heat here, I feel like I'm not gonna wanna run or walk outside, so this is great.
I never imagined having a gym so close to where I live. It'd be great to just wake up in the morning, just walk a couple steps and it's there.
But what I really didn't like also about that place, it had a tiny, tiny kitchen. That's really not ideal, especially how I'm gonna need to be cooking a lot. It seems a little small.
Wow, that's really small. Holy
Yeah, having a spacious kitchen is really important to me because I have celiac disease, so I need to be able to have a space that I can prepare our meals inside the home on a regular basis.
Well, what do you think of Casa del Encanto? It was way over budget, $650. Not really sure if we're really getting our money's worth for that.
This is
Wow, this is pretty small.
cozy. I loved how it was so authentic, and it had a huge kitchen with great appliances.
Wow.
This is really nice.
This is really big. I knew Elizabeth would love the kitchen right when I turned the corner. All that counter space. That's a luxury, honestly, in Costa Rica.
What about Encino Rey?
I really like the fact that it had a gate and a guard. That made me feel really comfortable. I also really, really like the pool area. I mean, that was just amazing.
This is beautiful. Ooh, I want to test the temp on this.
How's it feel?
Very refreshing. The pool is beautiful. It looks so inviting, peaceful, tranquil. I just don't know. There was one bathroom, and it was basically like an airplane bathroom. There's no way the two of us could be in there at the same time. And just having one bathroom when people come to visit, that's limiting us. If we had to eliminate one right now, which do you think you would eliminate?
I really don't like Condo Ortega very much.
That's exactly what I was
I
gonna
think that's
say.
a very distant third.
Even though was on budget. I think we'd be spending money on public transportation on a regular basis. I didn't like the cookie cutter feel, and it was just too far away from the city center for me, so
Exactly.
that one's gone.
So what do you think of Casa del Encanto?
You know, I think it is really authentic, and I love how it's so close to the city, but it not really having an outdoor space for me, authentic feel, I don't really like that.
The big thing is it is over budget, $650.
And being in the heart of the city on one hand is really nice, but on the other hand, I feel a little claustrophobic, and it's not really out in nature.
The fact that it was close to the city center, though, means you'll probably have reliable internet. But at the same time, I didn't really like how close the neighbors were. I mean, there's no privacy, you know?
And I feel like Encino Rey is, you know, a nice compromise. It's not as authentic as I wanted inside, but outside I feel like it's really authentic with the pool, the palm trees. It's $620 a month, not as much over budget. We still can walk into the city. And I know you're concerned about the internet and want it to be right in the city center, but I think just being about 10 minutes out isn't gonna be an issue with the internet. So
you think we should go with Encino Rey then?
I do. I think we should go with Encino Rey. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yay!
Our first place in Costa Rica.
Pura vida! I feel like we're adjusting really well.
Yes.
I know that we really enjoy the pool. That's been a really welcome relief because it's been so hot.
How is everything going?
Good, but people speak fast when they speak Spanish.
So I've been doing a lot of things to help Elizabeth with Spanish. We took some labels and stuck them to different objects in the house so I can quiz her what the name of an object is.
How do I say smush beans?
Frijoles molidos.
Frijoles molidos and
Let's jump.
queso. It's definitely been a challenge to be gluten-free here. However, it is very doable. And actually, a lot of Costa Rican dishes are naturally gluten-free. All the ingredients are libre de gluten, right?
Sí, se dice libre de gluten.
Libre de gluten. You know, when I first got here, going to the grocery store was really stressful, and I really feel like I've come a long way in a few months. Do you have that call in a little while?
Turns out it's going to be at 2:30. Working remotely here hasn't been as challenging as I thought. I've actually been able to stay connected with a lot of my colleagues, so it's actually been going a lot better than I expected.
And in English, we're a little lazy, so we have what's called contractions. I have been able to find a job teaching English as a second language, and it's been great.
What's your name? My name is Isabel.
Great job. So she chose my name is Isabel. There definitely were a lot of risk involved in us moving here, but I'm really glad we took the plunge.
I can't believe we're actually here and we're not just talking about moving, we're actually living in Costa Rica. And that's something that's really special because I've always wanted to have that experience with my wife.
You're living it. It's happening right now.
Pura vida!